Well, there is another big piece of news from this time that I would love to get your take on. We've got this from the 22089 Observer. The big media story in wrestling this week is that the ultimate kayfabe violation has taken place, courtesy of Titan Sports and Vince and Linda McMahon. Titan admitted that pro wrestling was fake and that the competitors do everything they can to avoid hurting one another in a New Jersey State Senate hearing on Thursday in hopes of getting pro wrestling taken away from the authority of the State Athletic Commission, and so state law would no longer mandate a doctor in attendance at ringside during pro wrestling exhibitions. Jim, I mean, you have gone to great lengths up to this point to protect kayfabe. I know that guys were getting fired in Mid-South. Oh.
Brother.
So
You're burying me. Thanks, Marcus. Jeez. Just get a shovel and bury. Nice doing a show with you. That's it.
Oh no. Oh.
Holy smokes. You remember what happened with me and the Sheik by any chance?
Oh, okay. Yes.
That's
All right.
what killed. I mean, there's so many wrestlers to wrestlers and wrestling fans. Tommy Dreamer's like, you killed kayfabe, Duggan.
Oh no, I didn't even put that
Yeah,
together.
I take a lot of heat for that, but thank you for actually. I probably should put you over putting the heat on Vince and Linda. They can handle the heat, but
I'll
a
shift
lot
to
of
that.
people say kayfabe died when they popped me and the Sheik together. Yeah, so and even if I got to get that in. In other words, a lot of comments would be like, "Hey, wait a minute, Duggan killed it years before, giving the asshole a ride. I gave him a ride.
That did not even cross my
That
mind
Duggan's
as I'm
gonna have a
reading
ride.
this.
Yeah, sure, jump in."
Man, well, look, Vince took the heat back. You know, he's telling the state athlete. It's not like it's coming out in the paper. He's coming right out and just saying it.
Good.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah, man, I don't know. Jim, did it bug you at all, or were you happy that the heat had shifted
No,
to
it
the
didn't bother.
chairman?
That didn't bother me at all. No, because folks that believe it, going to believe it, and folks who don't believe it aren't. You're not going to convince somebody have a conversation and go, "Well, he's right. Wrestling's real." you know,
Right.
but that doesn't mean it's not competitive. People don't understand the difference. Being real and being competitive is totally different. But no, and plus it not that big of a deal for WWE. What was a huge deal for is the small independent shows.
Mm.
That's a huge expense for the indie show. You got to pay for a doctor, you got to pay for an ambulance, and that takes. And then all your wrestlers have to be licensed. Why? Everybody, I got a stack of licenses. I should go stick them on eBay with you, brother.
Oh, that's
But I
awesome.
got a
Yeah.
stack of the state licenses and they do nothing for you. It's not like they do nothing except maybe get 10 tickets, for their friends and family to come watch the show. Yeah. For Vince, um, yeah, I don't, he did it for the huge scheme of things. But I think it made a huge difference to the independent guys. And it's still, a lot of states still have to have a commission.
Man, it's crazy that like, he's got to go to these lengths to finally, kind of rid himself of these added expenses. And let's face it, it's probably the state of New York or New Jersey sort of taking advantage here, knowing.
Well, sure, they take a huge cut off the top.
Yep.
Yeah, they take their percentage, and it's just not New York, New Jersey, Oklahoma, Texas. Everybody had a state commission there for a while. Louisiana, they really hit them. I mean, it was tough. Yeah. So, and of course, they did the WWE to get away from the WWF because Prince Charles supposedly, that's the one little inside deal I heard that he had the World Wildlife Fund and he kind of put pressure on the WWE ref, but